Hello and welcome to this lecture, Creating Classes and Objects. This is Manjusha Bhosle from KK Polytechnic Nashik. In this lecture, we will be discussing the concept of class and object, and then we will implement class and object in OOP in Python. So let us start with the implementation part. Very first thing is the class. So what is class? Class in Python is a logical grouping of data and functions. It gives the freedom to create data structures that contain arbitrary content and hence easily accessible. Suppose, for example, for any bank employee who want to fetch the customer details online would go to the customer class where all its attribute like transaction details, withdrawal and deposit details, outstanding debit, etc. would be listed out. So, how to define Python classes? Classes are created by keyword class, and then we provide the name of the class, and at the last we put the colon. After that, when we press enter key, we get the indentation as always to specify the block of class. So very first thing that we can do is we can write the purpose or information about the class, and which is known as document string, and then we can write various class attributes which may include variables, methods and functions. For example, class my class, this is my second class. Here this is the doc string. A is equal to 10 is the class member variable, and this def function 1 is the function of the my class. So this is how you can write the class in Python. The first string is called as docstring and has a brief description about the class. Docstring is not mandatory, it is optional, but it is recommended for further reference, and you can write the purpose of class as a docstring so that afterwards if you want to know the use of that class you can find it out. Here is an example, class my class, colon is compulsory. Then when you press enter you will get indentation, and in double quote you can write the docstring. So this is a docstring. I have created a new class, is the docstring is here. A class creates a new local namespace where all its attributes are defined, and that attributes are nothing but the variables or methods, that is data or functions. There are some special attributes in that which begins with double underscore and end with double underscore. For example, if you want to display the docstring, you can use the class name dot double underscore doc double underscore, which will give you or print the docstring of the class. Now before going to this slide, first we will go to the Thonny and we will create the class and we will write the docstring, and then we will try to print the docstring or any variable value, or we will try to call the function using my class keyword and dot operator. So let us go to the Thonny and define the class. Now here I have taken a new file in which I am going to write the class. So I'll start with the keyword class, then suppose my class name is my class, then colon, and then I'll press enter. So in double quote I can write here document string. So this is a docstring. Now I will save this file. Suppose here I will provide my class demo. This is the name of my Python file. So it is saved now, and this is the definition of class. Here I can specify the variable, suppose var is equal to 19, and suppose I want to write any function, then I will use def keyword. In front of that I will write the name of function, then colon, and then suppose any statement like print hello, this is a class function. So this is all about the class definition and class docstring and class attributes like variable and function. Now of course, until and unless we will create an object of the class, we cannot call the function from the class. So here we will use another method to print the value of this attribute like var, or we will call this function fun, or we can print the document string. So let us see how to do that. So let us move to the PPT. Now here, as you can see, this is the my class keyword. Now here my class is the name of class, and dot my attribute is the name of class attribute that we want to call or use. So in between we have to use this dot operator. So in the example itself, there is one document string, one variable and one function, and when I want to print the document string, I can simply use the name of class dot double underscore doc double underscore. If I want to print the value of any variable declared inside the class, then I can use class name dot variable name. And to call the function, so here function is also an attribute of the class, so I can use my class dot function name, that is class name dot function name. So all these things now we will do in our program. Now suppose here I have finished writing the definition of the class, so I need to come at the start of the next line, leaving the indentation of the class, and now I will first try to print the document string. So I need to use print statement, and in bracket I have to use this my class name dot double underscore doc double underscore. So let us first run this and see whether it prints the document string. So yes, it has printed this document string. So this is the special name attached with any class which retrieves the document string from the class. Now let us try to print the value of another variable, that is var variable. So I will say here print the name of class is my class dot var. Let us run this. So if you by mistakenly give the another class name, or if the case is wrong, as the Python is case sensitive, you need to provide the name of class as it is, whatever you have used for the definition. So as by mistakenly I have placed here small c, it has given me the error. So once again I will just correct it and run it. Now see, this is the variable value 19, and at last we will try to print this hello. This is the class function statement by calling the function fun. So let us try this. My class dot fun, run. Yes, so now this is the way how you can call the document string any attribute like variable or function. Now we will move to the PPT. Now we will discuss about the object. Object is created by simply assigning the class name to the object name. Here is an example. So the object name is equal to class name. We will create this object of this class. For example, if I have my class as a class, then I can simply write object name is equal to my class, opening and closing parenthesis. Then using this object, I can call the document string, the variable, and the function. So this is the second way to call the attributes or methods of the class, which is object name with dot operator and the attribute or method name. So let us try this. Now suppose in this example, let us first clear the shell. In this example, if I don't want to use this my class keyword, so I will just comment it by using the hash, and now I want to create the object of this class. So obj is the name of object is equal to my class and opening and closing parenthesis. Then using this obj, I need to call the document string. So of course I have to use underscore underscore doc underscore underscore, but this whole thing I need to print out, so I will use print function. Let us first run this. Yes, it is printing the document string. Then we'll try to print the variable. So print obj dot var run. So it is printing the value 19. But now when I try to call the function, for example obj dot fun, it will give you error, because while you write or define the function inside the class, you have to pass here self parameter, which will be the object of that class. And whenever you pass this self parameter, at the time of calling, that will be replaced by the object itself. So whenever you write any definition of the function inside the class, by default there should be a self parameter, and then further remaining parameter you can specify using comma. This self will not be considered at the time of calling, but it will be replaced by the object itself. So let us run. After modifying this, I am running the project. So yes, it is printing this hello, this is a class function. So this is how we can use the class object to call various attributes and methods of the class, and this is how we create the object. Object name is equal to class name, opening and closing parenthesis. I hope after watching this video you can create your own class. You can write some of the attributes and method inside the class, and then you can either use my class or class name to call the attributes and method, or you can create an object and you can call attributes and methods of the class using the object. Thank you all.